Now that people are getting back to the salon and into their normal groove, it's time to get used to working with each other again and communicating effectively after not doing so for so long. To help your team work together cohesively, here are some ideas to create a peaceful but efficient work environment in your salon. The culture of any business always starts at the top and reflects how things get done in the salon. As a salon owner or manager, it's up to you to create a positive work environment for your team, instill company values, and make sure everyone is working together for common goals. So what are the common goals? The client experience is the number one priority. It should be the goal of every team member to make every single client visit the best it can be. Every client should feel welcome and comfortable in your salon, starting the second they walk in the door, all the way through the checkout process and beyond. It takes every team member to help make that happen. A work environment with staff involvement and an open communication line with management help lead to extraordinary customer service. However, if your team is not unified in the common goal and working together to make that happen, everyone loses. So how do you achieve that unity? First, let's identify what makes for a toxic work environment. Lack of leadership, unclear expectations, poor communication, feeling unappreciated, gossip, boredom, lack of incentive, negative attitudes. Now let's break down what it takes to overcome these issues. Set the foundation. Having a team of people working under your direction requires some form of structure. Otherwise, without clearly defined expectations and boundaries, there's no telling when someone has hit the target or crossed a line. Create team guidelines. The suggestion is to define guidelines for the team as a whole. If there's a commission structure, explain it. Review any policies about client information and what happens when a service provider no longer works at the salon. Get the scary corporate stuff out of the way first so you can deep dive at a more personal level. Set the workflow. Make sure the entire team clearly understands the workflow in the salon and can step in for others if needed, such as the check-in process, how clients are greeted, protocols in the chair or treatment room, utilizing shampoo bowl and color processing resources, the checkout process in processing payments, suggesting retail, and encouraging pre-bookings. Once you have a good workflow, enforce it. Discuss ways to improve processes in a designated staff meeting and ensure everyone has a voice in how it's carried out. Define expectations. Make sure service providers know that they are responsible for cleaning up their workstations, not leaving color bowls in the sink, wiping down shampoo bowls, and straightening up all the color processing area if your salon has one. Explain that everyone should chip in to help with new hires, coach salon assistants, and step up for overwhelmed receptionists. When anyone has a free moment, they should pitch in without being asked to fold towels, hang smocks, monitor bathroom supplies, and general tidying up, including the color dispensary and break room. These may be areas of contention in the salon. And with the same people making an effort to step up all the time, it can lead to drama and resentment. Set individual guidelines. Come up with defined job descriptions for each position in your salon. Clearly outline what their role entails and what is expected of them and how their position fits in with the team. Do your part as the leader. Aside from all the rules and guidelines, you'll want to ensure that every team member is getting what they need out of the work relationship. A chance to excel individually, the opportunity to be a team player, the chance to be heard. For all team members, set one-on-one meetings to check in, review performance, set goals, encourage feedback, and coach and mentor. To create harmony in the salon, show appreciation, be respectful, lead by example, reward good behavior, value the culture, nurture the morale, make communication a priority. Be a leader versus a boss. Lead by example. Be transparent with your team. Include your team in some decision making. Create and enforce an open door policy. Treat your team well. Provide continuing education. Offer team outings and team building exercises. Have incentives for reaching goals. Give them a say in the types of classes, programs, and events offered. Also make sure that they take their breaks and look forward to taking some time off to relax and recharge. Practice good communication. There are many ways that communication can benefit your business. It helps increase productivity, enforces team building, and with giving employees a voice, it improves trust and loyalty. According to research done by McKinsey Global Institute, organizations with connected employees show productivity increases of 20 to 25%. On the opposite end, 86% of corporate executives, educators, and employees cite ineffective communication and poor collaboration as reasons for failure in the workplace. Here are some ways that you can make sure communication is top priority in your salon. First, have regular salon meetings where you address your team as a whole. Outline your policy for the meetings when they happen, who is expected to attend, and how to get the information should somebody miss a meeting. For day-to-day communications, consider a quick huddle at the beginning of a shift to make sure everyone is geared up and ready to go for a busy day. However, for the in-the-moment communications, turn to technology. Think text, direct message, and chat features. There are also ways to communicate built right into your salon software. For example, Rosy's in-house notifications are a convenient way to communicate with your team. You can send a communication to specific people or your entire staff, and they are alerted the next time they check their schedules. In-house notifications are two-way conversations right where your team has a centralized hub, your salon software. Another way to communicate involves appointment notes. Add a message to a client's appointment to alert their stylist or any of the service preferences. Great communications should also spill into the client experience. With service instructions, anyone who books a specific service can receive a specific special communication. The message is designed to optimize their service, so if a service requires that the client comes in with clean hair or is to stay out of the sun either pre or post service, that note will show up in their confirmation. Some forms of communication can be automated. For example, when using Curbside Check-in, there is a text message sent to the stylist when a client checks in via text. Also, there could be an automatic text and email confirmation sent for any appointment booked, plus a reminder closer to the appointment. It's a convenient reminder for the client and a time saver for your salon. Now that you've mastered these practices with your team, you should start to see a more cohesive and productive work environment. A happy work environment, after all, leads to an extraordinary and authentic client experience.